Chapter 1. The Essence of Telepathy. In the annals of ancient history, telepathy stands as a fascinating and enigmatic concept. Stemming from the Greek words têle, meaning distant, and páthos, pátheia, signifying feeling or experience, telepathy has been a subject of intrigue and speculation. It is described as the ability to transmit information from one mind to another without the use of traditional sensory channels. Chapter 2. The Mind Beyond Senses. The idea of telepathy predates modern science and psychology, taking root in a time where the mystical and the unknown were often intertwined with daily life. It represented a form of communication beyond the five senses, a bridge between minds that defies physical barriers. Ancient texts and folklore are replete with tales of seers, prophets, and sages who could perceive thoughts and intentions, a testament to the awe and respect this ability commanded. Chapter 3. Illusion or Reality. While telepathy in its truest form remains unproven by science, its influence is undeniable in the realm of mentalism. Mentalists, magicians of the mind, often create the illusion of telepathy, demonstrating seemingly supernatural feats of mind reading. This art form, deeply rooted in psychology and perception, continues to captivate audiences, echoing the ancient fascination with the powers of the mind. Chapter 4. The Legacy of Telepathy. The concept of telepathy represents more than just the transfer of thoughts. It symbolizes the human yearning for deeper connection and understanding. Throughout history, it has been a source of inspiration, a symbol of the boundless potential of the human mind. The stories of telepathic abilities, whether factual or fictional, remind us of the importance of empathy, intuition, and the unexplored frontiers of human consciousness. Epilogue. Embracing the echoes of our minds. As we delve into the past, we find that the greatness of ancient telepathy lies not in its literal truth, but in its representation of the human spirit. It encourages us to explore beyond the scene, to listen to the whispers of intuition, and to connect with others beyond words. In understanding the legacy of telepathy, we come to recognize the timeless quest for knowledge and the profound power of the human mind. Let these echoes of ancient wisdom inspire us to embrace the full potential of our own minds, forging connections that transcend the barriers of time and space. Chapter 5. The Mystics and the Mind. In ancient cultures, mystics and shamans were often believed to possess telepathic abilities. These individuals, revered for their spiritual insight, were thought to communicate with deities, spirits, and even other humans through a form of mental transcendence. Their practices, shrouded in ritual and symbolism, offer a glimpse into how ancient societies perceived the power of the mind and its capabilities beyond the physical realm. Chapter 6. Philosophical Underpinnings. Philosophers of the ancient world also pondered over telepathy. They debated its implications for understanding the nature of consciousness and the human soul. These intellectual explorations contributed to early psychological theories, laying the groundwork for future inquiries into the nature of mind and its potential powers. Chapter 7. Telepathy in Ancient Literature. Ancient literature is rich with references to telepathic-like experiences, blurring the lines between myth and reality. Epic tales often featured heroes and gods communicating through thought, showcasing telepathy as a divine or heroic attribute. These stories reflect the cultural significance of telepathy, immortalizing it as a coveted and revered ability. Chapter 8. The Scientific Scrutiny. As science evolved, telepathy transitioned from a mystical concept to a subject of curious inquiry. Early experiments, albeit rudimentary and often flawed, sought to validate or debunk telepathy. These investigations, while inconclusive, marked an important shift from myth to empirical exploration. Chapter 9. Telepathy in Art and Culture. Art and culture have been deeply influenced by the concept of telepathy. Paintings, music, and later films have depicted telepathic communication, often symbolizing the unspoken emotional bonds between people. These artistic expressions serve as a cultural mirror, reflecting humanity's enduring fascination with mind-to-mind connection. Chapter 10. The Psychological Perspective. In modern psychology, telepathy presents an interesting paradox. While mainstream psychology does not recognize it as a real phenomenon, the idea persists in the study of non-verbal communication and subconscious interactions. This ongoing interest demonstrates the allure of telepathy and its relevance in understanding human behavior and relationships. Chapter 11. Telepathy in the Digital Age. The concept of telepathy has found new life in the digital era. With technology enabling instant communication across distances, the ancient dream of mind-to-mind connection seems closer than ever. This technological evolution invites us to reconsider the nature of communication and the future possibilities of human interaction. Chapter 12, the ethical dimensions. The idea of telepathy brings with it ethical considerations. The ancient concerns about privacy and the sanctity of the mind are more relevant today as we grapple with the implications of mental privacy in an increasingly interconnected world. These discussions echo ancient debates, underscoring the timeless nature of these ethical dilemmas. Chapter 13, the journey within. In the end, the greatest lesson from the ancient art of telepathy is the journey it prompts within ourselves. It challenges us to listen more deeply, not just to others, but to our own inner voices. The quest for telepathic abilities, in essence, is a quest for self-awareness and deeper human connection, a journey that continues to inspire and guide us in understanding the profound mysteries of the human mind. The journey through the ancient and mystical world of telepathy concludes here, yet the quest for understanding the depths of the human mind endures. Chapter 14, cross-cultural echoes. Telepathy's presence in various cultures around the world illustrates its universal appeal. From the oracles of Delphi in ancient Greece to the shamanic traditions of indigenous tribes, the idea of mind-to-mind communication transcends geographical and cultural boundaries. This universality suggests a shared human fascination with the mysteries of consciousness and the unseen connections between people. Chapter 15, the role of dreams. Dreams have often been linked to telepathic experiences in ancient lore. Many cultures believed that dreams could facilitate communication between distant individuals or even between the living and the deceased. This connection between telepathy and dreams highlights the ancient understanding of the subconscious mind as a realm of deep insight and unexplored potential. Chapter 16, telepathy and spirituality. In many spiritual traditions, telepathy is seen as a sign of advanced spiritual development. Mystics and spiritual leaders who claimed telepathic abilities were often revered as having transcended the ordinary limits of human experience. This spiritual dimension of telepathy underscores its role in the quest for enlightenment and higher consciousness. Chapter 17, the symbolism of telepathy. Telepathy has served as a powerful symbol in various philosophical and spiritual contexts. It represents the ideal of pure understanding and empathy, transcending the barriers of language and physical separation. This symbolic value contributes to telepathy's enduring presence in philosophical and ethical discussions. Chapter 18, legends and folklore. The role of telepathy in legends and folklore offers a window into the ancient human psyche. These tales, filled with mind-reading wizards and telepathic bonds between heroes and their companions, revealed the deep human desire for a form of communication that is immediate, intimate, and profound. Chapter 19, telepathy and the occult. In the realm of the occult, telepathy has been associated with other psychic phenomena such as clairvoyance and precognition. The study of these phenomena in the 19th and early 20th centuries, often under the umbrella of parapsychology, reflects the ongoing quest to understand and harness the powers of the mind. Chapter 20, telepathy in modern media. Contemporary books, movies, and television shows continue to explore the concept of telepathy, often in the context of science fiction and fantasy. These modern interpretations reflect our continuing fascination with the idea of connecting minds and the endless possibilities such connections could bring. Chapter 21, the future of mind-to-mind connection. As we look to the future, the ancient concept of telepathy intersects with emerging technologies like brain-computer interfaces. These developments raise intriguing questions about the potential for real-life telepathic communication, bringing an ancient dream into the realm of modern possibility. Chapter 22, telepathy and the collective consciousness. The concept of telepathy resonates with the idea of a collective human consciousness, a shared mental space where individual minds meet and merge. This notion, explored in various philosophical and spiritual traditions, suggests a deeper level of connection among all humans, a bond that telepathy, in its ideal form, seeks to reveal and strengthen. Chapter 23, embracing the unseen connections. As we conclude our exploration of telepathy, we are reminded of the enduring human desire to connect, understand, and transcend the ordinary. The journey through the ancient and modern landscapes of telepathy teaches us to value the unseen connections that bind us, to listen to the silent whispers of our minds, and to embrace the profound mystery that is human thought and emotion. In this quest, we find not just stories of the past, but a guiding light for our future. Thus ends our odyssey through the timeless and captivating world of telepathy, a journey that reveals as much about ourselves as it does about the ancient minds that first dreamt of minds speaking to minds. Click like, subscribe, and share this channel.